Hi Capricorn, this is your full reading for December 2020. This will be the last reading I do of this kind, not just for the year, but for now. I will continue to do the star sign readings, the either fortnightly mini readings or mini readings in general for the month. I'm just going to change it all up a bit where yeah, I just think there's more focus needed in a different area with the readings that I'm doing. But if you'd like your readings to continue, please place some comments and things in the comments box that you don't want me to stop the monthly readings. But we'll see how things go. So anyway, this is your December reading. So this is your past or your challenges, this is current situation, and this is sort of towards the end of December going into 2021. Also some sort of advice. We'll read them this way as well, so past, present, future as well. So let's get to it. You have commitment and marriage in the past situation where you felt things were stable. It could be financially stable, it could be commitment stable. Then you have it backed up with the broken heart. Someone betrayed your trust, someone broke your heart. Yeah, so it looks like you've got from happiness to sadness, or from stability to confusion. Then we have, and it can represent a third party that has been involved in the past. So let's remember, this is in the past. It could be a recent past, it could be a week ago. It could also have been that this has been going on for some time. We have where you or somebody else is totally over a situation, but they want to get out of it. They want it to stop, but they're not too sure how, because this is reversed for me. Let's just get some of these on the table. These are the playing cards. So let's just get some more information for Capricorn for December 2020. I might chuck some Lenormand on the table as well. Okay, here we go. So what have we got in the past as well? Okay, we have the loving soulmate connection, the person that's got your back, sitting with the happy marriage or stability. Now, if this is a business, it was a business, probably a family business. Then on the heartbreak, we have the upside down Ace of Spades, which is confusion and anger and some sort of sudden ending here. Something come into the picture and broke your world apart by the looks of it. I got the feeling that this has been going on for a while. I don't think this has just happened. Okay, someone was irresponsible with their actions. There may be alcohol involved in this, or drugs. It may be the wrong crowd. It may even be illegal activity. But someone was definitely irresponsible, and I'm feeling anger for some of the Capricorns out there. Either you're angry or somebody else is angry. There's some sort of ending here, but it came from a good place. This is showing me happiness, love, stability, and then bang. It's sort of like, what the hell's going on here, Capricorn? So let's just get a Lenormand on here as well. We'll just pick one out for the past or the problem area. Yeah, a lot of hard work, cracking the whip. Someone's been immature. Someone's been very, very immature. Now, this could be around a child, that someone was irresponsible with a child. You got the 1-1 there, so make some wishes. Hopefully your wishes come true, and make sure when you're manifesting that you're manifesting the right type of information, the right type of situation. Some people try and manifest something on a negative side of things. They want something to happen to somebody else or something like that. Manifest positive, beautiful things for yourself. But there is this cracking the whip. It's sort of like, when's this person going to wake up to themselves? When are they going to sort things out? Okay, so moving right along to the current energies for the month. We have the Queen of Swords. She wants to come in and get everything happening yesterday. She could be impulsive at times. I'm especially thinking this. She would be an air sign. We have a water sign. We have an air sign on the table. Again, we have the marriage, stability, commitment. It's upside down. So it's sitting right next to the heartbreak when we read it across this way. So for whatever's happened there, there's more of it coming. When we read it this way, this is the past, and then the current energies, and then the future sitting down here. So I'm already starting to see a pattern going across the current energies as well. So this whatever this is spilling across into your month. And then we have, you're trying to take a new path. You're trying to make a decision. You want to move forward. You've got options there in front of you. And you may even have a new friend trying to help you to bring stability back into your life. I think you're done with this commitment thing. I think it's wishy-washy. I think it's looking like, and now this might not resonate for all of the Capricorns out there. This is a general reading. Some of you might be going, oh my gosh, aha. Other people might be sitting there going, what? This doesn't make any sense. So we have the Queen of Swords, possibly impulsive, possibly air sign. To me, that would be someone with black hair, dark hair, even though the picture depicts a blonde-haired woman. To me, that's someone on the darker side of things. It can represent somebody who's had their share of pain, that they've been through a hell of a lot and they're a heavy thinker. But we have this lack of structure. It's also something to do with someone hasn't learned a lesson. Someone's learning something the hard way. But like I said, you've got this choice here that you're making. You're finally trying to set yourself free from whatever this stuff was over here and going on a new journey. Let's get some more information. Okay, we got 2 queens, 2 kings on the table. I feel this may be a third party situation. It may even be where your partner's with someone who's got a partner. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of like this partner's with this one, but they're dinging around with this one, and this one's with this one, and they're, you know, with somebody else. I'm not actually seeing sexual cards on the table. The 3 of Swords is 3 of Spades. It could represent a sexual sort of energy. And yeah, so anyway, we've got the loving couple at the top. We've got the married couple. So this is sort of like, I'm feeling like this belongs over here. This is marriage stability, and then we got this black-haired female coming into the mix. Or she doesn't have to have black hair. She could have white blonde hair, but she's got a dark side to her. She's possibly got dark eyes, but she's very driven and she wants everything to happen. Meanwhile, we've got the emotional lady with her husband or her boyfriend, and we've got some sort of solid couple, but they're not solid. Something's wrong. Down here, this could be a medical situation. If it's a medical situation, I'm not too sure what it's all about at this point. I'm just feeling like this is something to do with getting news and expert advice and something turning around, but it's turning around really slowly. Yeah, and then down here, where we have the choice to be made, this is feeling restricted, like you can't move forward, or the car doesn't work, or you haven't got the money for the plane ticket, or it's like you want to go, you've made your choice of where you're going, you're making a decision of where you want to go, but then you feel restricted. Now, this could also represent someone that's lying as well, someone that's either lying, backstabbing, telling tales behind your back. I feel like a frustration here. I'm really feeling frustration and anger for some of the Capricorns out there. Now, your future outcome, trying to build something new, but you feel restricted to do it. Now, you do have double 3s, 1 red, 1 black on the table. That now is telling me about cheating, lies, affairs, something going on. We have declaration of love coming in from somebody. So maybe towards the end of the month, or your outcome here is to go down a track with a totally new person. Yeah, that's beautiful energy on that card. And your outcome is commitment, but you're not sure. It's upside down. So you're not sure about this offer of love here. Someone's offering you, now it could be that whatever's went down here with your person, they're trying to come back in and you're not sure whether to trust this situation or not. You're worried about lies and things. So let's just move right along here. Okay, we got the double 8s, opposing stories here. I feel for some of you, someone who's been irresponsible, angry, there's been arguments, there's been lies. I feel like they're trying to make amends. They're trying to turn it around. They're trying to say, I've changed, I'm not going to do this anymore, there's nothing going on. If they've had a drinking issue or anything like that, or they've been taking drugs or any sort of illegal activity, anything like that, they're turning the corner. but it might be too much too late, too little too late. This is sort of like news coming in. It doesn't come in the way you wanted it. I'm not seeing much to do with love here because you've got this heartbreak here. So I feel a lot of the Capricorns out there, you've decided to go down the straight and narrow path and just be cold. Like whatever was loving up here, it just feels like it's just, for now, it's showing me like there's a stalemate here. Someone wants to leave, someone wants to stay, someone wants to have a fight, someone wants to make amends. You've got opposing things going on here. Now, for some of the Capricorns out there, you might actually be dealing with your own third party. You might be married or committed to somebody, and you've got somebody else in your life, and you're trying to choose which way to go. And that's why we've got 3 down here, we've got 3 over here, we've got another 3 over here. There's too many people in the story. In the center, we have new beginnings if you want them. And we have child. So for some of you, this is all about pregnancy and children. I don't know what the baby's sex will be. I am feeling a lot of male energy on the table, so possibly it's a little baby boy. This could be arguments and fights over a child, over a pregnancy. So when we read them across at the top, like I said, we have this happy, married, loving couple having major arguments about a third party, or a business that's gone wrong, or money that was invested and it's dropped right down. We have this third party, this other person sitting in the mix at the top here. So if we look at that as the past, there was stability and love that got crapped on, basically. And you're not sure about a new start or trying to start again. Then in the middle here, removing these ones, we have an ending, a painful ending, something that had to stop. Then we have trying to learn a lesson and someone offering long-term and stability, and saying change has happened, I'm willing to work on this, and they're declaring love. So through there, we're coming out of a shitstorm into something that could be quite beautiful, but I just don't feel some of the Capricorns out there are trusting it, or you're offering this. This all could be reversed. This could be what you're trying to offer somebody you're with. Stability, everything, passion. Now, your outcome, when we look at it down here, we have an argument happening here, possibly fueled by alcohol or other people's words, or even internet connections. You have a lot of internet, it can be internet chatter, it can be dating sites, it can be emails, text messaging. There's some sort of argument there and you're just sort of like, I'm sick of this, I'm over this. This is sort of like, you're so irresponsible, you need to grow up. I'm hearing you need to grow up, whoever this is. There's more discussion going on. I just feel for some of you, you just don't trust the situation. You want to walk. You want to go onto something new. There's a new adventure. There's a new opportunity, a new person, possibly new love coming in. There is news and an offer here, but it almost looks like you're saying no at this point. So you could have new beginnings, new love, a ring on the finger, someone declaring their love. But I just feel for some of you out there, you're just feeling like, I don't want to go back to this situation again. So some of you are stuck in this situation. There is offer of love, stability, newness. I just feel you're a little bit bruised right now. You do have the gathering, the celebrations. We are going into Christmas season, so there's going to be office parties, there's going to be family get-togethers and everything. There is good news about a birth and a pregnancy, a little baby, possibly a baby boy. I hope you get this back. I hope you get back to this stability and love, this people that love each other, and you give the flick to whatever this other interfering energy is. Now, I did say it could be sexual because of the 3s on the table, and there is lies and deceit on the table because we have opposing cards. Now, for some of you, this is a message from someone that's crossed over. I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but they are trying to send love through, and I feel like they may have done the wrong thing before they passed, or it may have even been many, many years ago when you were a child. And they're trying to come through to say, I'm so sorry, like what happened back then. For some of you, you're going to accept that, and other people will just no. It's a good and not so great reading, but I do feel for a lot of you, if the offer's there and you do get the right information, it's just going to be a while. I think someone needs to give you time. I think, yeah, someone needs to give you time here to let you weigh up your reasoning, your logic, work it all out. I feel for some of you, you're going to just take flight. You're going to take off on a new direction for now, but don't be surprised if it comes back around. And you may be giving someone a second chance, but someone right now just needs to give my Capricorn some time. So let's just get an oracle message. You have the strength to leave, stay, whatever it is you choose to do, you have the strength to do it. You also have, what have we got here? Unconditional love is being offered. So that love offer I seen there, it does look genuine to me. It does look like someone wants a new start, but you're a bit bruised and broken from something else. And if it's a third party situation, I can understand where you're coming from, that it's very hard to get back on board with someone if that's been going on. But unconditional love is yours if you want it. There is someone making an offer there. So it may be a new love too. You may go on this journey and then you meet this new love and you go taking on a new journey, but you're not willing to commit just yet. So if you do take something new on board, someone new on board, don't expect that you're going to have a ring on the finger just like that. It's showing that it's coming, but not just yet, or it's offered, but you're not interested just yet. So someone needs to give you time, Capricorn. And happy holidays with whatever you're doing. I hope you have a great festive season. And I'll catch you next year in 2021.